Ladies and gentlemen, we have an amazing guest for you this week. The incredible knitting sensation. She's also a printer, a designer, and the owner of a parrot that makes R2-D2 noises. Spilly Jane!
Hi, Dennis. How are you?
I'm fantastic, man, because you're on my show.
It's great to be here. Thank you.
And now, your parrot Earl is here.
Yep.
And we're going to do a little fun thing here with Earl where we'll have a coupon to your mitten design shop for all your mitten knitting heads. And if Earl makes an R2-D2 noise,
Yes.
it'll be 5% onto the coupon.
Mm-hmm.
If Earl comes on camera, that's a 10% addition. And if he lands on your head, boom, we're up to 50%. Does that sound good?
Yes, he loves sitting on my head, so there's a very good chance that could actually happen. So.
Okay, cool. Well, it's going to be exciting. Don't spoil it for us. We'll be, but before we get into that, I want to see these mittens. Show me some mittens, Jane. Bust them out.
I have mittens with fish on them and little cupcakes all over.
Those look good enough to eat.
They're very high in fiber. That's my best.
Ooh, those are sizzling hot. Those bacon ones.
And if you like, there's the bacon. And we have some for our nerd friends. We have TARDIS Doctor Who ones.
We have some great Doctor Who jokes at the end, so stick around for those, Doctor Who fans.
And 11th Doctor bow ties are cool. Mittens.
Oh, thank you for saying that. I was going to say 10th Doctor and outed myself as a phony. I'm a fan, but I don't count them on my fingers.
And I have so many of these, you're going to get tired of them. I have penguins, gnomes.
Gnomes!
Lots and lots of gnomes all over the place. And I have pints of beer. Oh, I should have showed these with the sausages. But calamari, little bit of strawberry.
You made me a fantastic hat. I'm going to put a little link up in the corner there so people can watch that video and see your glorious hat that you made for me. What else have you been working on?
Well, I'm also working on a book right now. I have another art book of my prints coming out, and that one's called The Little Book of the Plague. But the first one I did just had its first birthday. The 6 Little Weirdos, their 4 friends, and some birds, which was my first book. First book of my prints.
And you hand make these, right?
Oh yes, I did the letterpress. I set all the type myself. I carved and printed all of my critters inside. And there's some of the birds. I printed the end.
They're so cool.
And I covered the book boards in real library cloth, and I did the book binding myself as well. It's a Japanese stab binding.
It's extremely limited. How many did you make total?
I did an edition of 10 with 11 volumes.
One was an artist proof or some such?
One was after I finished the 10, I had a couple end papers left over, so I did a soft cover.
Will the new book be the same size as that
The
one?
new book is a true Little Book of the Plague. I did 12 miniatures for that one of healers and saints and deities all connected to health. And those tiny miniatures are only 3 inches high by 2.5 inches wide. So it's a real little book. It'll be much smaller than the
That's like baby ball sized.
baby ball size book. Oh, he would probably like it. I should send him a copy.
I'll screen it for him and see if it's appropriate. He wasn't old enough to listen to Keenan's song.
Well, that should be okay. Earl just said, twice.
He did? Okay, well, that counts for what, 10%, right?
Yes, it does. Earl Sassy, definitely counts. So we'll put that down.
R2-D2 used to say that in the early movies.
He just did R2-D2.
Oh my gosh. I'm talking so much I can't even hear the fantastic noises that Earl's making.
Well, he did R2-D2.
All right, let's get into the dad jokes. Enough hemming and hawing about mittens. Joke number 1. This is a dad joke challenge. We have a little dad laugh meter at the bottom, and whoever wins gets bragging rights. Okay? Instead of knitting, did you ever consider photographing sea animals in clothing?
No, I haven't.
You should. It would be very easy for you. It would be like shooting fish in apparel. You're totally laughing, Jane. Yes, you are. Come on.
Yeah, okay. I'm either really good at this or really bad at
Okay.
this. Okay.
Good. We're 1 for 1. I have a feel. Let's try to go 10 for 10, okay? Here, speaking of knitting, did you hear about the cat who swallowed the ball of yarn he was playing with?
No.
She had mittens. Yes! That's 2 for 2. You can use that when you have knitting hangouts with your buddies. Okay? They'll love that one, you know? They just wait 6 months and tell it again. Okay. All right. Joke number 3. So, now, has Earl said any R2-D2 noises?
Oh, he just... Good boy.
Okay. Good, Earl, good. All right. You know, but speaking of pets, I never had a pet as a child.
Oh, no?
Whenever I asked my dad if I could have a pet, he refused. He said, you know, pets are just a step backwards. They're laughing. That's 3 for 3. Pets are a step backwards because it's like spelled backwards. Literally, it is. All right, we're doing great.
Oh yeah, I'm doing.
You're doing great.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, I like this thing about laughing. You know. No mean Keenan mug. You're laughing with me. We're having a great time. All right, joke number 4. You know, I tried on a suit of armor the other day. You're like this. You're into that sort of thing.
So armor, yep.
Oh, that's 20%. That's another R2 noise. But anyway, I tried it on. I didn't like the suit of armor, Jane. It made me look middle-aged.
No?
Made me look middle-aged. Yo, good job! You know, you gonna laugh? Come on, you did it. Good job. I'll give you a non-laughing face on that one. Okay, she's trying not to look at me.
Really?
Oh! All right.
Okay.
Okay, joke number 5. Jane, did you know that dogs can't operate MRI machines?
Oh no? Why not?
Cats can. Cats can. Oh, you're laughing. That's good. Okay. So we're 4 for 5. I'm enjoying this. You should be my guest every week. I'll tell jokes and you laugh. The end. You know, no tension. No tension at all. All right, let's get to the next joke. Speaking of which, my wife, Pennyball, she can't stand my jokes. She says, "You're so childish. I'm leaving." I said, "Good job trying. The floor's made of lava." "Go ahead and try. The floor's made of lava," I said. Okay, my delivery was terrible there. You could have left, but I've ruined it. You know, yesterday I bumped into the guy who once sold me an antique globe.
Oh yeah?
It's a small world. The globe is. It's a small world.
I'm laughing at you, not the joke. Does that count?
Hey, whatever it takes, man. I'm counting that as a laugh. Okay, we're at 5-2. After this, we're going into 2 Doctor Who jokes. If you're Whovian, don't touch that dial. You know, I get nervous around German sausages.
Okay.
I fear the worst.
They're the worst.
I fear the worst.
That could have been up with the knitting jokes. That was Earl. I didn't laugh, but you got it.
That brings us to 25.
Pretty good. Thanks, bud.
Thank you, Earl, for distracting me from me bombing that last
buddy.
one. Thanks, Earl. Appreciate it, man. He's helping me out here. All right. Okay. Listen, Doctor Who jokes here. Ready? Down number 9. If I was being subjective, I would have to say that the greatest sci-fi show of all time is Doctor Who. You know.
Mm-hmm.
If I was being objective, I'd say it's Doctor Who. Okay, you're laughing. You're laughing. Okay, Doctor Whom is being objective about it. All right, number 10. David Tennant revealed who his arch nemesis was. Do you know who it was? Goliath Landlord. Yes! Goliath Land. We didn't get any Earl on camera at all. Do you think?
No.
Do you think that can happen for us?
Here's my girl. He's a good
Hiya.
boy.
Well, Earl's days in show business are clearly numbered. Jane, Spilly Jane, thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you for having me.
We can't wait to see the Little Book of the Plague, which will be available on your Etsy. And of course, everyone, one more time, here's the coupon code. I think we're at 35% or something. And use that for mitten and sock and other knitting patterns in Jane's Etsy store. All right, peace out, my friend.
Bye-bye, Dennis. Thank you.